We working?
It's rolling.
We're rolling. Action. Okay, so I don't know what else.
I just think just throw an email around between you and try and sort out a time these can meet up and just get cracking on it.
You know, the hard part is really just picking what page to put in, because like you're using the Twitter or the RSS, it's simple as just putting in the URL and it does the rest of the work.
That's exactly it, yeah. But just throw them in and see what they look like. You'll have an idea which one's best suited and which looks better and which is more applicable, really. I suppose, don't get mixed up between young Fine Gael and Fine Gael. They might pull you up on that later on.
Yeah, so it would have to be like actual, like young Fine Gael's videos.
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay.
That might...
Yeah.
I don't know, they might pull you up on that later on if you put in some Fine Gael stuff.
Yeah, because like say I type in DCU Young Fine Gael there and it comes up Red Brick and then it has Young Fine Gael events tied onto that. I'd say that'd be incorrect because I say Red Brick is a society in itself and they're just advertising for Young Fine Gael, but say that the original content is being supplied by Red Brick, so I'd say that's incorrect. So there's a Young Fine Gael, there's DCU one here, yeah, so there's yfg@gmail.com. See, that could have been set up by someone 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And that Gmail account could be based.
Well, I suppose, like you were saying, follow up on phone calls if you can, or even go over to the Students' Union, find out who's running it.
Yeah,
if you get names and stuff, and find out where they are, what courses they're doing.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, you just if someone finds out, not that you're looking for them, but someone you want to talk to them, they'll make themselves available then, because like they're a society, they're not they're not trying to be secret or anything. Do you know what I mean? So they'll try.
Yeah, I think because you probably need. I'm just going to even see what kind of report and stuff is necessary that needs to kind of tie in with the app here. So. You've all gone through the tutorial, I presume, as well, have you? Yeah. For the afternoon. Doesn't actually say much of it. No, there's nothing actually about a report necessarily needed for that. Have you any other questions, Az, or what, like, or how are you gonna, like, what's your project plan, like, how are we going to, like, you know, who's going to say, alright, we're meeting tomorrow, this time.
You could set up a Facebook group anyway.
But that's, like, again, that's actually part of the project plan, like, that's actually, it's like setting up the lines of communication. Okay. So if someone sets up a Facebook page, whatever, at least that's your line of communication, so.
Might be handier than emails.
Yeah, well, possibly, yeah.
Some people check their Facebook more than they check their emails. So.
That's probably true, yeah. And like, you know, some people like have Facebook and stuff on their phone, whatever, and yet they might necessarily have being able to check their emails correctly or whatever. So I definitely we set up Facebook actually for most of our groups projects as well. Yeah. And so then I'd say the best thing is to arrange. I think that's really the best idea is try and book one of these rooms, especially with they have the screens there. You can just get a cable from the desk down below.
How do you book the rooms? You just go down to the desk.
It's on your portal page.
Yeah. If you if you go into just DCU and go into library, I'll show you here. Whoever wants to do it.
But I'd say try and while you're doing that, while you're making a meeting and just sort of having a chat or whatever, just try and get in contact between now and then as well with the Fine Gael group as well.
Yeah,
just try and get communication going with them as well, you know.
So that's just on the library, the norm when you go to the DCU and then go to the library, book a study room. And then just go to book a collaborative study room. And then you just say, pick whatever day it is. Say tomorrow, 2 hours, continue. And then see these are probably the better rooms to get. That big ones say 1, 4, 5, 6 or 1, 4, 5, 3, and then 17, 18, I think it's 20, 21.
And tells you which ones has these.
12 and 11 now. Because they're the big rooms. Like these are actually one of the smaller ones. Like this is room 10. See that? It's actually quite kind of small. Like, how do you know? Sorry?
It says it there on the left hand side. I think if you go back a page, it tells you which rooms have the whiteboards and which have the screens.
Oh yeah. So all rooms have that, and 5, 9, 10 and 18 have a wall-mounted LCD panel. So that basically means once you get the cable down below, all you need to do is hook it up, and sometimes you need to just, there's a little actually thing to split the screen. I don't know how techie some of you lads are, but there's actually just to split the screen and then it'll come up on that. So that's probably the best way then, because then everyone's just rather than everyone fucking crowd around the laptop, whatever. So so can someone take ownership of just booking a room then for tomorrow for yourselves?
Yeah, I don't mind doing that.
So are we doing it tomorrow then? Or no, you
Or
doing it
sorry, or
tomorrow?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah. So Thursday.
Yeah, I'm finished at 6 on Thursday. What time are you finished at?
I'm not early than 6 anyway.
Yeah.
6 as well. Yeah, like 2.
Oh, okay.
Sure, I think set up the Facebook page and throw it out whenever.
Yeah.
You'll find it fairly quick.
Does anyone know how to make those? I don't know how to make Facebook.
Yeah, I
Okay,
can do that, yeah.
Okay.
If everyone just like send an email and everyone's put in their Facebook URL and whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I suppose just drop us an email when you're meeting.
Yeah.
That's all. We just
Probably
need to.
before Friday then. Will we do it before Friday? Okay.
That's all. We just need to know when you're meeting. We won't be there.
How to do it.
Yeah. We have one to do ourselves.
So so that's like once you have the room booked, and then make sure everyone's here then on Thursday, and we'll pop in just to give you a hand if you need it. Other than that, then I suppose that's more or less it, because we just basically, this is kind of the group meeting one where we're just trying to get the ball rolling. I suppose the fun will be when the progress report are. Sure.
Yeah, the next meeting we'll have, we'll be kind of expecting you to be plugging in and showing us something. So the next one will be, and it says that in the guidelines there, the middle of November.
It says mid-November.
Mid-November.
Like,
so you've got about 10 days maybe, towards about a week, 10 days before we'd want to.
yeah. Well,
When's it due? It's due soon enough. Yeah.
Absolutely. It is. Yeah.
Like it's due the 3rd of December.
It is, yeah.
So we want to be meeting maybe next week again, you know.
So the 3rd of December, that leads us. It's like 2 weeks, 2.5, nearly 3 weeks.
So it's
Like,
a good bit of time, but
yesterday would have been 3 weeks, like,
yeah, good bit of time, but still not. That'll fairly fly by.
Yeah, and you'll have other things just kind of pop up as well, that other things need to get started and stuff. So, like I have a project due next Friday or whatever, and I'm only starting it today. Like even that's late, like, you know, for me. So, I'd say, like, as well, like, you know, everyone else is probably in the same boat. There's probably other groups in probably worse positions. Like, you know, I think there's, you know, other people where it's just been absolute nightmare trying to get people going. So at least I think, you know, I think we're looking pretty good here now. So
Yeah, just get a crack on, basically. Just get going on it, and that's it, really.
yeah. So I'll sign off there.
Sign off. Good luck.